Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I need to do more normal runs. Because I am starting to kind of get fed up with the game in certain senses. Go down. Because it's just much harder. Because it's obviously the harder part of the content, but it's harder, and in a lot of ways it doesn't feel harder for the right reason, like certain really good items just not working whatever or whatsoever. Pretty frustrating. Jacob and Esau is harder because it makes some attacks literally impossible to dodge unless you were set up to dodge it ahead of time. That's my opinion. Or so insanely difficult that it doesn't feel like it's designed well. Because, like, a triple shot, normally, you just do this and you dodged it. With them, if I do this, the bottom one gets hit. If I do this, the top one gets hit. So if they are not lined up, then they just take damage. And that doesn't feel good to me. Bloody Penny. It's got some value to it. Because I know I've talked with Oni ad nauseum about this, and I'll bring it up again. I probably talked about it in the Jacob and Esau thing as well. But the reason why, like, I don't like, the reason why Jacob and Esau make the game, like, fundamentally unfun for me is because they change how dodging works. Because if I can kind of get back to where my prime was at playing this game, you could be doubled. Literally had you last run. Not a bad thing. You could be doubled. Pretty decent. But for a lot of the characters, no matter what the change is, the absolute core fundamental thing stays. You must dodge bullets. And that's why I hate guillotine so much, is because my head floats around. I use the head as my focal point, so I mess up. Oops. Dumb damage to take. Not bad. Not great, not bad. Yeah, is because, so then I'm taking damage that I don't feel justified in, even though I know it is justifiable. Because it literally makes that not your hitbox. So, but that's an item I can avoid, even if it is I think it's a damage up, or maybe it's a shot speed thing. I'm gonna say no. It's going to the curse room. No to the bomb use as well. To look for the secret room. Yeah, so that doesn't inherently change the run. Well, it kind of does. But my hitbox is still the same. And then with the... Oops, I don't have that. Forgotten, I think it is. Yeah, with the Forgotten, you know, his hitbox can change, because I believe he's the one who turns into Blue Baby, or the Lost. Doesn't literally, but like has a ghost form and a which only can have Spirit Heart, and a bone form which can only have red hearts. I think that's the character. if I'm remembering correctly. Because you're locked in place, you know, you could make that argument, well, do you hate that character? No, because I choose to do it, and my hitbox doesn't grow. Because obviously when we're attacking, I will use a bomb if need be. Because I think for a lot of people, what frustrates them the most about Lilith is that when you're doing this and like shooting at the enemy, a lot of the time you can knock the enemy into your hitbox. And that doesn't feel good either. And I struggle with this very greatly. I go with the fire button. You don't have to hold it the whole game. Will I? Yes. Should you? No. If it is appropriate to hold the fire button, hold the fire button. If it is not appropriate to hold the fire button, stop holding the fire button. But I could hold the fire button. You're dumb. I'm including myself into that. Oh, this is what we had in the last run. Not want to luck down. So it might be for Oni, he kind of determines where his hitbox is based off of where the shots are coming from, and that's why he hates Lilith so much. Guess I'm speaking for him, so I really shouldn't do that in its own right. Just he's the one I've talked with Isaac about the most. So, and that's always the fun thing is you can, you know, this game has multiple ways you can play it and handle it and all that. And I think that's always really, really cool about this game. About games in general. It doesn't need to be this game in particular. But I always think it's really cool that we all have a variety of ways we handle specified situations. I am going to take this early, just in case. That can put me at a massive amount of hearts. Or if I take pentagram, I just start with more damage. Not start with, but I have more damage. I'm gonna go with pentagram. I would be brought to 3 spirit heart, necro hearts. Right, it's 3 now. Cloak. Hood. The robes. God, I hate it. I'm gonna take it. I don't hate the item. I think it's a good item. I really do. I think it is a good item. But it's another damage up. That's why I said I hate it. And we're either gonna go down, depending on how the run goes. I guess it's justice. Like, that is certainly one of my issues. Is I want to get the most out of a run. And the most I'm gonna get out of a run is via going to the further floors. I do really like to challenge myself in a video game so long as I feel it is balanced. Doesn't matter if it is or it. Super dumb. Doesn't matter if it is or isn't, as long as it feels that way to me. Arguably one of the worst items I could have possibly gotten. It's not a good item. Lard, please. Thank you. Oh, it's right there, full. That's excellent, actually. I'm very, 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 very pleased getting lard. Ah, you tricked me. Yeah, like, cause I've done self-imposed challenges on a couple games. Probably the most well-known challenge I've done are Nuzlocke, and you snot. But Nuzlocke and the Soul Level 1 Dark Souls run. And those felt better to me because it was about my... well, okay, the Nuzlocke, there was a lot of randomization, but I could also... a lot of things were put into my hands without, like, fundamentally changing anything major. It wasn't like, beat the game with one... what's this? 2 spades, doubles your keys, sure.
Of spades.
I don't really want to hold on to that forever. Oh, hello! We're very close. Hello there. Dang it. Dang it! There we go. Oop, stroll bomb. I usually don't play on hard difficulty in games because usually they offer nothing to it. Because most of the games that I've dealt with their hard difficulty... Can I have tiny teratoma? Little teratoma? Teeny tiny itty bitty little polka dot teratoma? I know this isn't teratoma, it's fistula. Aw, man! I'm taking dumb damage. Well, I'm gonna deal with the devil so I can get Rotten Baby, because Rotten Baby's my favorite baby. Actually, Seraphim might be my favorite baby. Nah. Seraphim is a cooler looking baby. But Rotten Baby is my favorite baby. If you make a guppy baby, I'll change my mind. It's a bitsy teeny weeny. Look at my yellow bikini. Yeah, cause like even if I fidget like this, which my tears will move, because my familiar is long enough, my chain of familiars, i.e. 2, the damage doesn't move. Did I use? I don't know if I, I don't remember if I used my book or not. Yeah, bomb for a key, 100,000%. Is this it? Damn. Yeah, I want more keys. BFF would have been ideal. I'll take more options, or there's options, because push comes to shove, I can blow up the machine enough. A very low valued card. Judgment has more value. I'm gonna play Judgment. If it is...
Judgment.
Damn! If it's Dark Judgment, I had a lot of value out of him. Because we have a billion hearts on the floor. It's a gamble I thought was worth it. I mean, if it paid out, it's 100% worth it. If it doesn't pay out, it's not worth it at all. Just like all gambles, literally, it doesn't matter how bad the odds are. If it paid out, it was worth it. You know, and you didn't lose money. Talking about like 1-to-1. Because if you bet $200,000, if you bet, so let's go with normal people money. If you bet $200 and you're expected, and the win is $100, yeah, that doesn't matter if you win or lose. You lost. And you should be angry! Oh, man. Blech. Just had some mad heartburn. What baby, besides rotten baby, because obviously I've already talked about that, would I want? I will be completely real with you. I hate not being able to see the map just because I don't want to spend more time. I value my time more than I used to, I think. Also, as of recording this, I looked it up today. I have 6 classes. I'm in the class and 5 more classes until I graduate and become a professional game designer. That's actually a lie. Certified game designer. I have to get paid to become a professional, but I'll have finished my degree in game design. A bachelor's of science in game design. So, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also very, very scared about it. Not not because I'll finish, but just because it's I then have to enter a bigger world than I've ever dealt with before. So it's kind of scary. Since it's kind of a field I know nothing about. I mean, like, I know about designing games. I would say I know more than the average person about video games. Even, well, I guess that's a little cocky to say I know more about it than designers do. Do I want an HP up or tears up? HP up. I'm gonna say no. Paper. Because this is an OG item, I think. Missing page. So now, the missing page, which is what it is, doubles all Black Heart and Necronomicon damage to 80 instead of 40. That has value. That does have value. But no. Because I don't have excess health. The end. Whoops, I don't need the map up. So I'll just shift my items down. But good to know. BFF would be ideal of an item to get. Absolutely. Rotten Baby would be ideal. Oh god, I'm lost. Just kidding. I wouldn't get lost so easily. Now I should have stood further away. That was close-ish enough. Yeah, because these guys are probably the most frustrating. Anything that triple shots, I guess I should say. Not these guys in particular, but anything that triple shots can be increasingly frustrating when you have tiers that don't, quote-unquote, don't go where they should. Because, like, do they? Yes. That they're literally programmed. They have to go where they want to. What is this? Yo, listen. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a guy who is a guy. And all day and all night, he's a guy. Is what I'm talking about. Sure. We've got reasonable damage. I think there was a curse room. That's what I'm going back to look for. There was. Yeah, we've got okay health right now. Not great, but okay. No, I can't see, elsewise I would do that. Because what I was thinking about doing is going and taking a bunch of damage, just chance to spawn another familiar, and then going around and looking at the health situation on the floor. No. Is that the more optimal play? Yes. Am I going to? Absolutely not. On this floor, would I? Probably. Let's double our forces for this. It's not that I think it's a bad idea. It's just, once again, I value my time much more. You did a whole heart? Come on. Let's 2020 work with this. I mean, I guess taking the extra hearts of damage is not, like, inherently bad. Why are you floating over that rock? Oh, that's a secret room. Oh, I have to defeat one? Okay. Then we'll double. Double bubble your refreshment. Wow! Slick! I'm proud of myself for those dodges. Were they the best? No, I'm just proud of myself for them. Okay, so I definitely took damage. Because I now have the leech with me. You're an idiot. The leech is probably one of the lowest tier enemies I wanted to summon. But I do have red hearts. And he can heal me. For kills, I believe. I think it has to be for kills. So it is not like it is truly without value, like if I couldn't activate the arrow keys. He does fight independently, which has a lot of value. That's if my item's charged. I think I get more damage. Which, if I can get money equals power is nice. If I can get Dark Bum out of this deal. Or out of the item, I guess I should say. Hey, that's a reroll. I also healed up again. Oh my god. Help me. Oh god. He was shredded. So soap. Do I want tears up or... Okay, so soap. Nope, not sap. Soap. Tears and shot speed, 0.5, 0.2. Eye drop. Tears fired from your left eye gain roughly 28%. Tears cause... We don't have a left eye, so we'll take soap. I'm not going to do that all the time. Because I'm going to get bored if I do. Alright, so we're absolutely going to want to check how our money situation does. We're going to want to check how... Oh! You tricked me. How our health situation is doing, because we can... One, we have a HP up on the floor. So having 4 HP, much, much stronger. Swear to God, if this is an HP down. Oh, it's pooperty. We've got a reroll. So I guess I could have rerolled those, but I don't know. Tears isn't a bad thing to have. Maybe. I know for a fact Tears isn't a bad thing to have. I'm just saying maybe to getting that chest. Ooh, that's a lot more HP that we can play with. Ooh. You're kind of literally in the worst place possible. Thank you. Maybe not, because I do just want to take a lot of damage. And you're gonna do just that by going back and forth. And if I find money, it can drop more HP. I don't know. Maybe it's not the worst. Gulp. Alright, we'll go back. You know what? I am gonna go in this. More hearts. Hey, I got Dark Bum! Nice! Dark Bum fetch. Okay, Dark Bum fetch. I think we're done with him. Because now that I have Dark Bum, I would rather rely on Dark Bum. But I do want to look for the item room. Sorry, item room. Shop. Which is up here. Which is up here. Double bubble your refreshment. For the love of God, though, can I please, pretty please, have a rotten baby? He's my favorite of the babies. Because, flies. The end. I like fly items. Or BFF. I want BFF. Give me BFF. Oh. That's not either. Alright, whatever. Got one shop left. I could... No, that's like, coupon or something. I was about to say Groupon. I'll pay you some bombs. I will pay you Oh my god.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
Thank you. I'll pay you down to like 10. I mean, the added money is good. I'll go down to 5 actually. And that's 5. I am done. I'm not gonna give you any more. Oh, arguably I shouldn't have picked up the Necro Heart. That was a tiny mistake. So I could go back in there if I decided to. But I shut the door. High Priestess. It's poo-poo. Nah, it's not actually like that bad, but for me is poo-poo. Can he only give Necro Hearts? He can give Spirit Hearts, right? If you can only give Necro Hearts, I probably should have taken it. But there are like 5 babies, and we don't know which baby we're going to get. Now I want that. Because 1, you get eat. The lovers? Here you go.
The lovers.
You can eat those. Retrovision's bad. Tears Up is good. I'm a fan of some Tears Up. Gonna eat that. I'll go to the next floor. We're gonna go further. Oh, it stayed. Poo-poo. Yeah, we're gonna try for the beast again. Because I can't go for mother, obviously. I haven't done either, but... So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, like, you know... That's what I hate. Because every good run... Like, I've already decided where I'm going. Because I have to decide... immediately, or, you know, for the mother fight, I have to decide immediately, or I have to decide. Here you go. I'll play you. Give me an HP up. I would love an HP up. Alright. I don't know if that's good or bad. Crying makes me feel good. Nah, 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 nah. Do I have some kind of synergy? Because, like, that icon of a heart above my head, that's healing, right? Right? Oh, it was him just making vomiting sounds. We can play you. Potentially spawn another one. Another baby. We have to take 30 hits of damage, though, so that's not... 'tis no easy feat. I'm going to pop it here. Having 2 of the guys attacking them, I think, is going to be valuable. Yep.
Go.
Okay. No, it's Verp, isn't it? Aww. Aww. So what I'm saying aw to is for... Oh, right, because the enemies are gone and the room's done. I was starting to get excited because I thought I was gonna get marbles. Is it gulp? No, it's definitely verb. Right? I mean, I have literally no reason not to pop every single gulp pill. I mean, maybe wait a second if I want to eat a thing, a specific thing, but... That's not BFF. What's this? The stars card? Okay. It's a teleport. I just need a teleport. I don't need a fool. Doesn't matter what teleport card I have. X-ray vision. I didn't even talk about X-ray vision. X-ray vision's good. It's just free cigarettes. It's one of those, like, slightly great items. I guess technically there is a I was about to say there's never a time when I'm not happy to find it. I guess technically the end of a run I'm not happy to find it. But when are you ever happy to find a augment item at the end of a run? It's a very, very good item. What I'm saying augment is like, yeah, we'll just fight because we can just leave. Yeah. Wait, why do I have more damage? No, for real, why do I have more damage? Oh, when my item isn't charged. Neat. No.
The stars.
I was debating if I thought that was a good or bad idea. Thus the nope. That's why the pause was there. What was the other thing I have? Ah, free reroll. Why did you break the free reroll into the item room? Or into the boss room? Because I can't teleport out. Well then why did you pick up this? Damn, I went too far. That was stupid. Steam sale? Am I gonna find a better target? Technically, yes. This has 8 cents of value. The boomerang has no sense of value. I'm gonna take this. Because it's the boomerang, I could reroll that, and I could potentially get something much, much better.
Dice shard.
Like Nun's Habit. Or the Habit, I guess. Habit is a much better item. Did I leave a card somewhere? Or pill? If so, what was it? Because I'm pretty certain I left something behind. And I don't remember where, or what it was. Oops. Sure. Let's crack into this bad boy. Okay, so now here's the question. Should I, and if so, how hard should I hit this bad boy? I think I should hit him somewhat. That was stupid. You take red heart damage before that. Don't care. Actually, I heal red hearts. I don't heal spirit hearts. That does nothing. Okay, hold on. Get out of here. So that has its own value. Ah, yeah, don't blow it up. Damn it! I want that crap. Give me health. Because, yeah, I think that's much smarter. Because for some reason, I'm just healing a lot. Yeah. I mean, for some reason. I know what the reason is. Nope, no. Let's put this here. Let's blow them both up. Yes, please. Because it gives me like 4 plays. Yeah. What's this? Oh! Speed. I can blow up the other machine. Use keys to get that money, which I don't think is valuable. Let's check in the shop. I'm going to take my time because I am going to go. Everything is now hearts.
Ace.
That's what I thought.
Tears up.
That's what I thought. Why didn't you use it on a different room? I was legitimately curious. I swear I left a card somewhere. I could have sworn I did that. That's a take damage. Yeah, it's worth a key now. Not great, but could be worse. I don't want to take any of that damage. I can take a full necro heart. I could play the guy and potentially get some more health. Machine. So if I get flies, there's a chance that it could be eaten. Could also just give me a heart. My heart. What's this card? Hey! Mine, mine, mine. I want to play him more. Mine. Mine. Get out of here. What's this one? We'll see. play, play, play. Alright, whatever. Kind of screwed it up. What's this? Lemon Party, speed up, worthless. Pair throw is change. Change has value. Lockdown has no value. And an exploding machine has no value. I think we've done everything we can do. I'll blow these up. I'll blow these up. Okay, now we've done everything we... Now we've done everything we can do. I don't know what it does, and I don't care what it does. I know there is the self-sacrifice room. There's a relatively decent chance I drop something good out of it. Also, I can't go that way. The reason I say that is that's not where we're going. We are going to the... need to go to where spawn is. Which is here. We specifically avoided going here. At first, because... Annoying. Super annoying. But that's fine. If I blow you up, do you create a pathway? You do create a pathway. Awesome. Oh, that scared me. I got some spooters. Gotta remember, we have a reroll. Ow. Dick. We don't have infinite regeneration. Okay. Make it all go back in. Okay. Very irritating. I summoned another incubus. Shit. I'm not gonna get to do this, am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna die. I need that heart. You cannot have it. That's infestation too. Every time I kill someone, I get hearts. Why are there only 3 of them? Should have rerolled it. I'm pretty sure it's that one over there is the one that I want. Oh, it's not. Ow. You're not what I wanted either. That's Very unfortunate. Hey, I'm Jackie Chan. Full heal. We back in it, boys. We back in it temporarily. Boys. No homing shot. Thank you. Thank you for the necro heart. Lockpick, no. We have to take this. We don't have to, but it is by far the better item for us to take. That was scary. Ow. Well, I healed. It's fucking hell. I need excess health. Hold on. Boom. Very important. Very important. Not important. Let's use it out here. Shot speed up.
Speed up.
Eh. Little buddy. Battery buddy. Joker.
Joker.
Ooh. How does turning into Abaddon work? Abaddon's been changed. Abaddon, 1.5 damage up, 2.2 speed, 2.6 fear, chance. The fear chance is affected by Lux, 85 its max. Repentance no longer kills keeper when picked up. Just reduces coin to 1 health. Okay. I'm gonna take it. Oh, it did eat all my red hearts. Oopsie doopsie. And we're dead. I forgot he ate all my all my hearts. I mean, we're not actually dead, like. Oh, I have infinite bombs now. Don't have any to trade away. I almost walked on that because I was like, yeah, man, I have the... I don't take damage on my feet. That was last run. Oh, it was near the shop. Give me all hearts. Well. It's a luck up. That's a luck up. That's a speed up. That's the speed up. Shot speed up. Shot speed up.
Shot
Yours up. Health pill. Meh. Just some stats up. That's certainly not bad. Could easily have been worse. I think we can get one more chest here. With ease, obviously I could, Ooh. You take 2 hits. See spikes on the floor. Alright. We have enough that's of no value. The lockpick, we have enough keys, so lockpick is of no
It's gone. Just get
real
over
value.
it.
Gone. How can you have spent our savings?
Oh, this is a one-banger, I forgot. Oh, Spirit Heart, very helpful. Here you go, buddy. Eat up. Grow up big and strong. I don't think it's worth exploring. Because normally what happens is I explore, and that's when I start to take all of my damage. I think I might be too fast for me. For me, not in general. It's harder for me to keep up when I'm much, much faster. And already having off-centered shots. That's some rage. It's better than no rage.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. And you're
Small rock, please?
Just keep pushing me like this. I'm
No.
leaving.
good. Leave.
Okay.
We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you abandoned yourself.
Yeah. Like yourself. Keys? I'll give you keys. I think this full health bill is literally worthless. Come on, I have 4 luck. What the heck? Okay. I pick up key bum. I guess. I don't think key bum is gonna be of any value. Thank you. You gotta remember. Get out of the path. GTFO. Get out of the path. EA Sports. It's in the EA. We have pretty good damage. I don't think we have a good chance. We have pretty good damage. Bombs, holds no value. Hey, a bunch of hearts. Got a necro heart. That's a value.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become
A spider
saved.
buddy.
Let his light inside you cleanse your soul.
Insane. You are taking
Let the light cleanse thee of thine sins.
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
Alright, come on. I'll just slowly start picking at you. The shots go really far. Nope. I don't think I want that. Ooh, we get to go up again that quickly. Oh, yo. That's hype. Because that is honestly going to be one of the more dangerous things if I can't find it quickly. I do not see myself gaining resources here. Thank you for that. 2 of them. Not bad. Because then if we take a hit, Hit him. There we go. Ooh, 2 pills. Right, okay. You can have that. What's this? The stars card? Worthless. Luck down? Worthless. Puberty? That's our 3rd one. It doesn't matter. It effectively does not change how anything works. I will take this if I find a dead end, I guess. I guess that actually has more value.
Where are you going?
And I never needed that additional.
Your son needs you.
I'm doing more harm than good.
Yeah.
I just can't do this anymore.
What's up, Plum Boy? Plumbity plum bum bum. Sorry, plumbity bum. Oh, there's a heart in here. Here you go. A necro heart that I should not have picked up. Whoop, Lazor. You can have that, buddy. Ow. And that's exactly why I shouldn't have picked it up. Yet. You can have that, buddy. You're being very helpful. Wait, where'd my card go? What? What did I take? Give it to me. If I find a very troublesome room, I think we'll ditch. No troublesome room. Pretty worthless. Still want to check here. Maybe once. One more time. I'm gonna celebrate. I should have let him eat it. Oh well. There's no value to or to not letting him eat it. Oh, this trinket. No. It has value to leave it, or to pick it up because we became mom. Right, gotta hit the TV. Oop. Ow. Why didn't my crow heart work? That's a little annoying. Not that I particularly care. My crow heart didn't work, so. Alright, this fight's going extremely well. I don't know if it could have possibly gone better. I legitimately do not know if it could have possibly gone better. Oh my god. Each time I get hit, I can spawn more familiars. Wow, that's a lie, but after so many hits, I can spawn more familiars. Guess we'll just shoot at him from behind. Whoop. Oh. Okay, I don't know where the other shot went. This is going very well so far. Get out of here. Just send it to the heavens. Oh my god, they're just up there. Where are they? Please don't come back down. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. Now. No huggies. Look at all my guys down there. Look at them just chilling. Ow. Scoot around it. Just kill him. Alright, beast time. More buddies. Look at that line of shots. Look at that line of shots. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at it. Oops. Look at how many shots there are. Look at all my friends. Take more damage. Give me more friends. Look at all my friends.
And a white beam of light.
Oh, C-section has appeared in the basement. All right, that was amazing. I loved every second of that. Like, there were so many points where I was getting like really frustrated, but I took like the right items at the right times and took the risks. It was so much fun. That was so much fun of a run. Thank you everyone for watching. I apologize about the past several, which have been like a little bit more downer, but this was awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.